Hey there, this tutorial is going to cover the basics of using cozy curlers so you can learn how to get anything from big bouncy curls to loose waves depending on how you wrap them. In the video on the left, I wrapped a smaller section of hair around the curler tightly by indenting the foam. In the video on the right, I wrapped half of my hair around the curler loosely without indenting the foam. When you wrap your hair tightly, it creates tighter curls. When you wrap it loosely, it creates looser curls. Taking smaller sections of hair can also create more curl, as where big sections, when you use two cozy curlers, can create bigger curls and waves. Now that we've covered that, let's talk about how to use cozy curlers. We often get asked what kinds of products to use with cozy curlers. In this clip, I'm using a root lift to help volumize my heavy hair, but the products you use depend on your hair type. For longer lasting curls, you can use a curl defining product after washing your hair or hairspray after taking out your curlers. Okay, so if your hair is dry, you want to get it just a little bit damp with a spray bottle, give it a good brush, and then start wrapping your hair around the curler. So I am spiraling my hair down the curler, that way it is wrapped lengthwise. Once I get to the end, I open up the net, grab hold of the ends of my hair, and pull it over the top once, and then twice. That's what we call the double wrap, and here is another view of that. So your hand's in the net, you go and take the net and the elastic all the way up over the top once, and one more time. So that is the double wrap. Let's look at that one more time. Here we go. You take the net over, and again, that makes the double wrap, makes it nice and secured. You can also twist the net and pull it over again, which is a little twist trick to help. If you cannot do that, if the net's getting too difficult, here's an easy net method that might help. So we start out with our hair just like before. It's slightly damp from a spray bottle and it's brushed. Our hand is already in the net like this, and you're going to hold the foam. Next, you're going to spiral the hair down just like before, and then when you get to the bottom, you'll hold the ends in place and just curl it into a ball. Next, you're just going to go and grab hold of that elastic and pull it all the way over the curler, and that's going to secure it to your head. Right here, you can go and pull it up so that way you can sleep on your side. This is great for side sleepers. If you want a little bit of extra security, if you feel like it's going to fall out, you can always wrap that net around it one more time. But honestly, this usually isn't necessary unless you're a really crazy sleeper. So here are 6 curlers wrapped in that way. So with these 6 curlers, I wrapped 3 on each side, which is what helps you get a consistent curl. That way when you take them out, they look like this. If you'd like to watch that full tutorial, it is called the Easy Net Method on our tutorials page. Whether you choose to wrap your curlers into a ball or lengthwise like this, it's important to take even sections of hair. If you use 2 curlers, you'll split your hair in half. With 4 curlers, you'll split it into fourths. Using 4 curlers is an easy way to wrap your hair evenly to get consistent curls for most hair types, and the curls can turn out amazing. 8 curlers were used for this video. Now that we've covered how to wrap cozy curlers, let's learn how to unwrap them. To prevent pulling my hair, I'm going to roll my hair out of this curler, give it a little flip, and move on to the next one. So this one I'm going to unravel a little bit differently, but still carefully. If you yank them out, it might work, or it might get tangled. Take your time to avoid pulling your hair. It's okay if you mess up. I had a struggle unwrapping this curler, and it comes out a little funny. Luckily, it's an easy fix. All you need to do is twirl the strand of hair around your finger to redirect the curl. So just keep taking out your curlers until all of them are out of your hair. Once you're done, you can go through and start separating the curls like this. Piecing them apart is probably the best way to separate curls and reduce frizz. You can also try fluffing the curls like this, that helps, or you can run your hands through your roots to separate the curls at the top without messing up the ends too much. If you run your fingers through the ends of your hair, they might end up getting just a little bit frizzy, or it might look great. It just depends on your hair, if it's a little bit dry, or what your hair type is. But if you end up with a little bit of frizz, like how this piece was over here, you can redirect it with your finger, or if you have a lot of frizzy pieces because your hair was dry, or maybe you took them out too fast and ran your fingers through, you can always add some hair product, like a smoothing, moisturizing product to your ends to make your hair look nice and shiny. Thanks for watching this tutorial. I hope it helped you understand the basics of using cozy curlers. We have more tutorials and tips on our website at cozycurlers.com on the tutorials page.